After record rainfall and complications with the Oroville Dam spillway, nearly 200,000 residents who were evacuated are finally returning home. Two Annenberg Media reporters traveled to Northern California. Mark Salinger shows us how kids are dealing with this emergency situation, and Cole Sullivan begins with a closer look at some of the evacuees.
As water continues to be let out of the Oroville Dam by the cubic ton, the people I talked to said the experience they'll remember from this event isn't the dam itself, but the people and the community rallying behind them in their time of need. Sharon Tatum was worried there was a wall of water coming her way.
The radio said, go north.
Joy Boyart got the call while in church on Sunday.
And so we interrupted the pastor and said we need to get over there and start helping our neighbors.
They met at this shelter, along with hundreds of other evacuees and volunteers.
It was a little chaotic, but everybody was willing to help and chip in.
An example of just how much this community has come together, these games and clothes have all been donated in the last 2 days alone.
Because there's so much care and just love.
I probably cry the whole way home, and then it's hard to sleep because you just want to be here, continuing helping.
And that help has changed the lives of the people here.
The way I looked at my life then, being like 4 days ago, that's washed away.
Washed away in the best kind of way. In Oroville, for Annenberg Media, I'm Cole Sullivan.
Of the nearly 200,000 people that were evacuated from Oroville and the surrounding towns, children, and many of them are still in the shelters, not ready to go home just yet. We talked to them earlier today, and they said that this is something they'll never forget. They play, they draw, and they wait.
I kind of wish I was in school because we have nothing to do here.
For the youngest evacuees of Oroville, age only adds to the uncertainty and fear.
Wow. I would play, please. But I was scared a little bit. I want to do this.
You want to do
A day after the mandatory evacuation order was lifted, many parents still don't feel safe bringing their families home.
I'm right next to the river, and if it floods, there's no time to get out.
Dozens of children now call this shelter home, recounting to one another how they ended up here.
We were at the store, and the lady said, "Get out, get out. There's a flood warning."
To pass the time here at the shelter, kids are playing basketball, doing arts and crafts, and even playing a little bit of Foursquare. Zach, serve it up. Crews today continue to work to repair the damaged spillway. The Atterbury kids stand on the road to the dam every day with a simple goal: to say thank you to the workers who saved their town.
To make them happy and to show that they're doing a good job.
For the children who are safe at home, and those still waiting,
To Neverland!
hope that this doesn't happen again. In Oroville, California, for Annenberg Media, I'm Mark Salinger.
Joining us on the phone now are both Cole and Mark. You guys were at the dam today. What did you see there?
Hey, Kaylee and Rachel. We started our day off at an evacuation center in Chico, California, and there were about 300 or so evacuees left there, which is down from about 1,600 that were there when the evacuations were mandatory. A lot of the evacuees that we spoke with who were still there told us that they aren't ready to go home, mainly because there's a rainstorm coming in tonight, as well as snowmelt that could raise the levels of water in the dam.
And from there, it was off to the dam directly. If you look at pictures of it, it's really a marvel of engineering. It's the tallest dam in the country and the water reservoir for most of Southern California, and there's something wrong with it. Crews were working, countless helicopters in the sky and trucks. Crews were working to try to drop rocks into the hole on the side of the spillway as their way of fixing it. All of this comes, as Mark said, as that storm comes moving in tonight and into the weekend, and more fears that dam could fail in the meantime. Guys, back to you.